Hey guys, it's Caitlin. Welcome back to my channel. I have a lot to show you guys today, so let's get started. First up is my whip of Hocus Pocus, which I have completed roughly 3 pages, I believe, since you guys last saw it. And I just unrolled it for the first time, and I had to show my husband because it looks crazy amazing. Look at this thing. Like, sometimes you just need to unroll it and look at the whole thing, because when I was stitching on it, I was starting to get a little bored. But now that I have unrolled it and seen the whole thing for myself, I'm reinvigorated, and I definitely want to finish this so bad. It looks so good. So I believe last time I was working on Mary's dress, and now I have completed Mary's dress. I've moved on to Winnie and the cat pumpkin that's right beneath her. So it is epic. But I was getting pretty tired of all of the blacks and the dark navy blues and grays that you can see that makes up row 4. And then I finally made it to the oranges and yellows of the cat pumpkin, and it has brought me life. And now unrolling this for the first time, it looks so good. Let me see if I can get the whole thing in the frame. Yeah. Look how cool that is. It looks amazing. I am so pleased. And this thing, like I said, it's going to keep going. So I have another 2 rows after this one. So it's going to be a row here, which is going to be the face of the cat pumpkin. Right now I'm doing the top, so there's like the ears, but this is going to be the face and the mouth. And then the very bottom row is just going to be the ends or the bottoms of the Sanderson sisters' dresses. So I am super pleased. It looks so good. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Alright. So that's my main focus. I'm trying to at least finish this row by the end of this year. Earlier on, I thought I was doing, like, when I was really working on it, I thought I was able to do 2 pages a month. But now, for whatever reason, I don't know if I'm just getting slower or what, or if I'm not having as much time to work on it, but now I feel like I can only do a page a month. Which I know I've been distracted with other projects, which I'm going to show you because I did get some progress on those. However, it's like very little. But definitely now it's like almost fall, right? And pumpkin spice everything, and pumpkins and the leaves are turning colors. I live in Maryland. So I am definitely in the mood for some Hocus Pocus. Besides that, I started a new project. If you follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is Caitlin, Kaitlin .white, WHITE.15. I'll link that in the comments below, and it's also linked on my main channel's page. I post a lot of updates. I think I do. More than I post here. And I post this the other night. I had started on what is this called? It's from Stoney Creek. It's called Scary Night Halloween. So most of you all know that Stoney Creek does a Pattern of the Month series, and this was 2017's Pattern of the Month Halloween series. And it's going to end up looking like this. I am doing it as a bell pull. So I've started the very first block, and that is Halloween Scary Night That Witches Love. So it's a cute little motif of 3 witches, and I'm really interested to see how I want to stitch that hair because the hair is fuzzy around the witch in the middle. I've gotten all the buttons and all the called for thread from Stoney Creek, and I made a small little start here. And I almost have all of Halloween stitched, so that's the top word. Let's see, can I fit it in here? Alright, yeah. So you can kind of see. / Look how cute this needle minder is, though. I got that from Kim Gary Needle Attractions, I believe, on Facebook from Kim. And it's a little mug of coffee with like a ghost coming out, and it says black like my soul. I like my coffee. I don't necessarily like it black. I do love me some creamer and sugar and milk and all the add-ins, but this is definitely cute and I think fitting for my little start here. And I love the variegation on this floss. This floss is the DMC Chloris line. I believe I'm saying that right. And let me see what color this is. It is Canadian Night. That is the DMC floss that you see here. It's like a purple, orange, green, gray. That's how it variegates. But I'm stitching this on the called for fabric as well, which is by Picture This Plus, Cashel Linen, Meyer, 28 count Meyer. It's called 28 count Meyer. I'm going out of frame, I'm sorry. I don't know where this is lining up still after all the videos I've done. So bear with me. Anyway, I think this is super cute, and now that I'm looking at it again, I want to stitch it more. I think it's going to be so lovely when it's done. I got all the buttons. I love buttons and beads and anything that you can attach to it, so I'm really excited about this. And by the way, if you're watching Samira, thank you so much. Samira, she is one of the ladies in my cross stitch meet group, and she made me this lovely little Q-snap cover and this little bag that I'm putting all of this in. So thank you so much if you're watching. I love it. I am still fighting with my sewing machine. One day I'm just not even going to bring it up anymore, and I'm just going to show you guys my mad sewing skills and be like, look at what I just did. Wow, I'm good. So one day you'll see that. Until then, I got a little bit more progress on The Treasures of the Deep Sal by Christine. I think her name is Christine Shannon. She has a Facebook group. I know she goes by 2 different names. It's like Christine Shannon Designs or Christine Wasliff. I'm probably butchering her name. But anyway, there's not really that much to show you all. My needle's falling off my little needle minder. But I got whatever. I'll leave that on there. It's not like you can really make out what that is. So I got the first 1.5 panels done. There's going to be 12 panels. This is supposed to be a sal, but I'm just stitching it as I can. I started this, I believe, end of July because I was feeling like very summery. And mermaids with lots and lots of bling and beads. There's like so much, so much bling and beads. And this fabric is an ombre blue. And you can't really tell that much on the camera, but it fades from a light blue to like a very dark blue. It's rolled up and it's beautiful and it's opalescent. I don't know if I left what, oh yeah I did. Okay, so this fabric is from Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers. It's on a 28 count. I have to undo my needle minder, which I don't want to do. 28 count Maldivian Dreams. Am I saying that right? 28 count Maldivian Dreams. Yep, I don't know. It doesn't, I don't know. It's some sort of linen. That's all I know. And of course I dropped the back. Okay. If you want more information on that, if you go to her website, Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers, she also has a Facebook page. She has all of this listed there. The artist, Shannon Christine, paired up with Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers to sell all the supplies for this sal, including the beads and the fabric, and there's like I think Krynic is the only specialty floss. I think everything else is DMC. So I've been stitching with the Krynic, and this is my first time stitching with Krynic, and it was also my first time stitching over 2 on linen, but now my Stoney Creek project, that is also stitched over 2 on the 28 count So I'm kind of getting used to it. It's very different from my full coverage 1/1, as you can imagine. So I'm enjoying it. I'm learning new things, and that is always fun for me. Besides my Treasures of the Deep South, I have not gotten any progress on Joyful Christmas, but I will show you that again just so you can have a reminder of what that looks like. Super cute. And my plan was, of course, didn't happen because I'm so focused on Hocus Pocus right now, was to do a block a month, and I was supposed to have this done by Christmas. I can probably still make it happen, but honestly I don't know if I will because I'm so focused on Hocus Pocus right now and getting that row finished before the end of the year. My goal is to at least do a page a month of Hocus Pocus, and if I finish a page early, I like to switch out, or you know, when I get bored, but right now I'm really focused on that. But sometimes I'm like, oh, I need a new start, it's Halloween, I need to do all the things, because it's like that season right now where you just want to start everything that's spooky, or you know, you want to get your Christmas stuff started. And one of these days I do want to start we'll say, right? I want to start, here I'll hold this up so you guys can see it while I talk. I want to start making cross-stitch Christmas cards for family and friends, but I'm always concerned, you know, they're not going to treat them very well, or they're going to be like, oh, this is cool, and just basically put it in with all their other cards. I don't know, I get very weird about that because it does take a lot of time, and you know, you do invest your time and effort in making these things for your family and friends that you think that they would like, and you might not realize that they don't like it, or they don't appreciate what you put into it, like the work that went behind it. So I don't know, for some people I might, for others I might not. Again, I don't know if I'm going to do that this year, but I have so many of those little magazines that come with the mini like card motifs that you can just put on a little piece of Ada and then put it on a paper card that you make yourself. So I'm thinking about that. And I want to do another ornament for my tree. I finished him last year. He's actually like over on my craft table, but I'm not getting up to show him right now because I still have to put a back on him. So we'll see. I have a lot of plans and none of them are fast moving. So there's Joyful Christmas. Joyful Christmas, by the way, guys, if you're interested, is in across 3 of the cross-stitch and needlework magazines that are now out of print, which is really sad because this was an American-based magazine. And they stopped printing, I believe, the year I got into cross-stitch, which, bummer. I think it was about 3 or 4 years ago that they stopped printing their magazines, but I found all of the magazines that contain this pattern on eBay for really cheap. I think I got each for under $5, so I think it's a good price in my opinion, considering that the list price for the subscription magazine I believe was a little bit more than that. So besides Joyful Christmas, I have my Laura J. Perrin Christmas panel design, and I did another border since the last time I saw you guys. So how this is going to look, it's going to be the inner green border here. This is a counted canvas piece. I'm doing this on 18 count mesh canvas in the color Evergreen, and you stitch, for this particular piece I have to stitch the borders first and then work on the panels inside. So first I did this evergreen, or this green inner border surrounded by candy cane borders, and then it's going to have a very thick outer green border in this same green color. So the top is this candy cane stripe border, and then I did checkerboard border, you guys can see that, and zigzag, and then it went back to candy cane. Okay, so no, this is the zigzag border. The checkerboard border is next. So it's zigzag, it's candy cane, zigzag, candy cane, checkerboard, candy cane at the bottom. And then I can do the thick green border, and there's going to be some gold Krynic, I think, or maybe it's red, I'm not really sure. There's going to be like a padded silk ribbon in each of these square corners. And then I can go and start doing all of the inner borders. So somebody asked last time for a picture of the finished product. And I do have that up here. Let me get this. Of course, under my book and everything else. Let's see where it is. Here it is. It's going to look like this. So yes, I have a lot to go. It's super fun. I'm using right now, I'm using like ribbon floss, Krynic, and DMC Pearl Cotton. I don't think there's any regular DMC in this. There are beads in the Christmas tree. And the Christmas tree, the instructions say to do last. So this has been really fun for me. It's actually very quick, I think, when I do them. I did all of this, I don't know, I would say if I were to calculate all the hours, I could probably say that I could have done all of this in one stitchy day of sitting, like one weekend day. So that's pretty fast, in my opinion. Where's my tray? Okay, so those are all of my whips. I do have progress on Cthulhu, but Cthulhu's upstairs, so I'm like really close to finishing Cthulhu, but I haven't stitched on him in a little bit, but I'll show him next time. So moving on, I have a lot to show, guys. Alright, I can't, it's too much. I might not actually be able to show it all this video, but that just brings me back for another one, right? I have run out of space on my wall of fun, which, for those of you who do not know, is my wall that contains all of my needle minders and pins. I am a pin collector, and I am also a needle minder hoarder / collector. So finally, I've been still ordering needle minders and pins, and I just ran out of board to put them on. So my husband was nice, and he took me to the craft store to get more boards. And here's the start of a new one that I have to put up so y'all can see what I got going on. All of these, I believe, are from Needle Attractions. So these retro TVs are really cute. They come with a variety of programs and movies on them. She also does like the Scrabble tiles, the paper pictures, and she covers them with epoxy. That's what that fresh eggs, I believe that's what it says is on there. So I have Garfield and the Lucky Cat, some posters from Disney World. What else do I have on here? I have a lot of stuff. Here's the currency from Harry Potter, the galleon, and I believe that's the sickle. I think the nut is on here. Yeah, the nut is right here. The quibbler, which I thought was really cool because Luna Lovegood, her eyes, the glasses that she has on, come on and off. And then I have a couple different Halloween themed ones. So we have like a DJ skeleton playing disc, skeleton head, Hocus Pocus book, of course. Love that. We have more coffee, Tears of My Enemies, a couple in a casket, and down here, where is it? The Sanderson sisters! Yay! I pretty much get every single Hocus Pocus themed needle minder, pin, whatever I can find. So, speaking of that, I got the best cup ever in my entire life. Disney, I just got back from Disney in August. We went for 10 days, and I got a lot of stuff that I wanted to show you guys at the end of this video if you're interested. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it all because this video is already going on quite a bit. But, of course, the last day we were in Disney was the day before the Halloween party started. And I've always wanted to go to Disney during Halloween to see it all dressed up and all of the Halloween merchandise and the treats. And I love Halloween. And I've never been during Halloween. Granted, this was only my third time to Disney. But searching eBay, I came across this amazing mug. Look at this. Yes, I am so happy. Hocus Pocus Potion Party, celebrating 25 years of Hocus Pocus. And it is a cauldron mug, and it's a good size. So I'm so excited to drink my tea, my coffee, water, whatever out of this mug while I stitch like mad on my Hocus Pocus whip. So I am super pleased. This is awesome. If you guys want to look for this, I got it on eBay, like I said, for $36. Maybe you guys can find it cheaper, I'm not sure. But I didn't really care how much it was, I needed this. So, besides that, let me show you the best stitchy present I've ever gotten in my life. I never had somebody send me something before, like another stitcher. Granted, I did buy this from her, but she included other little surprises for me that were so kind and so unexpected and made me like tear up. So thank you so much, Liz. Liz is from Country Stitchers. That's her YouTube. I'll link her down below. Her and Deb, they do a YouTube, a Flosstube channel together, and they are so funny. They're friends. I believe they live in Pennsylvania, and they film in her craft room, and this craft room is like the size of an entire basement, and it is decked to the nines. It is amazing. But Deb, I'm getting them so confused because I also watch Just Keep Stitching with, I believe, Pam and Steph, and I don't know, like they're the only other duo that I watch, so of course I'm like getting the two duos confused even though they're completely different. Sorry. So it's Liz and Deb and Pam and Steph. So Liz and Deb actually completed this cross stitch and she showed it on their channel and it was gorgeous. So I was just like, oh my gosh, I need that pattern. Where'd you get it? I want it so bad. Your finished project is gorgeous. And they responded and said, you know, this pattern they got from Stoney Creek, but it was during a class. So they didn't publish it, I guess. It was exclusive just for this class. And Liz actually, she had her whole kit still that she never did, so she messaged me and said if I'm interested I can buy it off her, and of course I was interested and I bought it off of her. Thank you so much if you're watching, Liz. Oh my gosh. We were emailing back and forth and she's just the sweetest, nicest person ever. But I got this, it's Noelle, I believe it's just called Noelle, from Stoney Creek. And Liz sent me several lovely messages in my little package. But this is the pattern, Noelle, by Stoney Creek. And it is gorgeous finished. Like, absolutely stunning. And if you want to see the finished project, definitely go check out their channel, Country Stitchers. This thing is gorgeous finished. So here's one of the little notes from Liz below. And it's just, it was packaged so nicely. I don't know, guys, literally I like teared up when I opened this because I did not expect all the extra stuff she sent me. Not only did she send me, you know, what I had paid her for, but she also sent me this very lovely note. I'm not gonna read it, but thank you, Liz, so much. I did send you a message, Liz, on Instagram, but I know that you don't really check that, so I will be emailing you if you're watching. I was just so excited at the time. Instagram was my quickest form of communication to let you know my excitement. Liz also included a couple different patterns for me from Stoney Creek. This one is the Autumn Bell Pull by Stoney Creek. And I love that. Look at those pumpkins. And I believe she also included another bell pull in here. And everything is in page protectors. It's just, literally, thank you so much. Okay, maybe there's not. It's just the Autumn Bell Pull. And there's the spring. There's a picture of the spring bell pull on the bottom from Stoney Creek. So I knew that something was up when I saw this little peppermint wrapped package. I was like, there's no way you included anything else additional in the kit in this specially wrapped tissue paper, because everything is right back here. So when I saw this, I smiled. So huge. Of course, I tried to recreate the shape because I did unwrap it, but it was wrapped like this, and it was so cute. But Liz included this really, really precious owl scissor fob for me, and I love it so much. So thank you, Liz, so much. This was the kindest thing ever. She also gave me lots of tips and tricks and pointers for pearl cotton floss. She said the little capsules that you get out of like the 50-cent dispensing machines, they're really good storage options for pearl cotton. And it's a really good storage option. So she was just telling me, I believe that you drilled a hole or something in the top and then you pull out the floss that way, and it just makes it very simple. So thank you so much, Liz. This is awesome, and I have everything to start and finish this pattern. It comes with shiny beads, lots of specialty floss, regular floss, so I am super excited. She included fabric, everything that you would need to complete this pattern. So thank you one more time, Liz. This was an epic gift. And I think she may go to Salty Yarns, which is a cross-stitch store in Ocean City that I believe also does like stitchy retreats and stuff. And I've never been back to Ocean City since I started cross-stitching, so once I go back, I'm definitely going to check Salty Yarns out. I heard they have a lot of cool stuff. Now, let's get into haul, because I have a lot, and I have more on the way. First though, my friend went to her beach house, and there's a cross-stitch store like a couple blocks away from her beach house or something, and every time she goes, she brings me back a little present. And this time I got this charmed Mill Hill mitten. He's a Santa mitten, and I think I might do him for my Christmas tree this year. He is super cute, and of course there is a series of them that they show on the back. So I'm definitely loving this. Thank you, Erica. And that is my little treat now. I got a lot of haul. So let's jump right in, because this is all the haul I got, y'all. It's a lot. Alright, so I'm going to move through this, and I believe I'm going to show my Disney stuff next time if you guys are interested. But quick note, those of you who know who Brooks Books is, she sells this canvas tote on her Etsy shop, and I just had to get it because she was having a sale, I believe, and I picked up a couple of her patterns. She has a mermaid sal going on, she has the Peter Pan sal, and she has a couple other ones. I need the Alice in Wonderland one for sure. So this little canvas tote bag, and it says, all you need is faith, trust, and a little stitchy dust. And that's really cute. It's the perfect size for one of your projects. It does have a somewhat flat bottom, so you can definitely store a lot of good stuff in here. And that's my plan for the future. So let's see. Pattern of the month for Stoney Creek. Currently they're doing a new Halloween pattern of the month for 2018, and I just got the next two boxes in the series, next two parts in the series. So it's going to look like this as a bell pull. I already got the little ghost in the cauldron at the top to finish him off. And then we have a box here that includes all of the specialty buttons and beads. There's a lot. And I actually really appreciate how Stoney Creek packaged them this time, because usually they tape them to the invoice and I find myself freaking out thinking like, oh my gosh, did I miss that? Did I throw that invoice away? Where are the buttons? So thank you Stoney Creek for putting them in that cute little box this time, so I have them all in one place until I'm ready to use them. I did like a big Glendon place buy. I don't know how to explain it. I just went crazy for Glendon Place patterns and I bought a lot. So this one is called Santa's North Pole, and look at how cute this is. It's like a little gingerbread village and I love it so much. There's like nutcrackers and there's little people skating, and I want to do this right now. Can I do it right now? I don't think so. Maybe I can. So, I don't know guys, I really need like 5 more lives and 10 more arms and I might be set to do all of these. But I keep buying more. So this one is called Pretty Pumpkins, and I just saw somebody on Instagram doing these and they are gorgeous. I forgot I ordered this and I saw them on Instagram and I was like, oh my god, I need that pattern, it's gorgeous. And then I think the next day my order came in and I was like, oh my god, I bought them. I'm so smart. I know what I like. So these, I think these include like a lot of beads. And I love beads. I can't say that enough. I love beads. And I want to do this because it's fall and pumpkins and the colors are so bright. Like my pumpkin cat in Hocus Pocus. And I love it. Another one we have is Ornaments Alla Round. And this is a Christmas themed motif. Is that what I'm going to call it? I don't really know what to call this. It's like a mandala, I guess. So there's ornaments and gingerbread men, and I saw this stitched on Instagram, and there was lots of beads, and the way that this person had showed their finished product on Instagram, it just looked so gorgeous, and I knew I needed to have it, so I bought it. Then we have more Christmas and gingerbread, because I love gingerbread and Christmas also, in addition to pumpkins and Halloween. We have Gingerbread Grove by Glendon Place. So this is just a little street scene of gingerbread houses. And it looks so happy and cheerful. And I need this in my life, so I got it. When will I have enough time to do all these? I don't know. Maybe I can retire early and just stitch all day and all night until I'm old. Frank's Family Portrait. This one is really cute and it came with the specialty, like a little bit of floss and the buttons. So it's like 3 spider buttons and a web, because Mrs. Frank is wearing spider earrings and that necklace. So how cool is that? They're in front of their house, the haunted house. Sorry for the glare. I could take this out of the packaging, but I'm not going to. Look how cute. I think that would look awesome stitched up. I love that. Then I got Castle Le Creep, and this is a medieval haunted house castle with all of the defenses. So there's a dragon in the lagoon around the castle, and there's tombstones and creepy crawlies, and I'm so here for this, and I think it will look amazing stitched. Again, that's Castle Le Creep. There's ghosts. This is so cool. I like this. Then we have, okay, I saw this and then I knew this was the one for me. This is Bat Alphabet. And I feel like I saw all of these stitched on Instagram, and I'm just like, that's going in my cart. That's going in my cart. I'm buying that. I need that. Want it right now. And I did. So this is the bat alphabet. You know, I hear people say that they don't like stitching alphabets, but I've never stitched an alphabet, and I get, you know, stitching alphabets can probably seem boring, and why do you need a reminder of your ABCs? But this is really cool, guys. Like, really. Because all of the letters are in variegated floss. And it says, flapping in the pale moonlight, bats can be a frightful sight. If by chance they hover long, wrap your neck and say be gone. Please. I love this so much. And it just looks so cool. And there's little variegated bats in between the saying and the alphabet. And I love this. Oh my god, I think, okay, that was the end of the Glendon Place haul. But now we have Stoney Creek haul, Stoney Creek patterns. So this Stoney Creek pattern is Cold Wind Blows Leaflet 119. And it's a little snowman over a little quilt. And I think he's so cute. So I got him. Because that's what you do. Then we have Happy Halloween Leaflet 178 by Stoney Creek. And this is really cute. It's like a shadow box with little Halloween creatures, ghosts, witches, cats, Frankenstein. It's super cute. Totally my aesthetic. I love it. This one is this one's a booklet actually. Snow Happens, and this includes a lot of different patterns, and I am here for this. Snow Happens, book 381. So we have several snowman images on the front here. I really love this bottom one. And then we have some towel images. And then on the back we have more. Look at that bottom one, so cute. And I feel like I would definitely stitch these towels and put them in my kitchen. Because they're really cute. Even like bathroom. Because I have 4 bathrooms and they need life. Then we have Christmas Joy. And I got this for the center pattern. The snowman with the joy. I think that's really cute. It also comes with the stocking. And there's a little pattern with Santa and a snowman. I like that. And we got Santa's Truckin' Team, and I love this, and I want to stitch this like soon because Santa is in a truck pulling reindeer and elves and Christmas trees, and I love that a lot. So that's the main pattern, but also you can just shorten it and not include the attachment or the trailer. And then there's Santa with some puppies, but I'm probably not going to do that one. And then there's also like mini ornaments, which are cute. Those could be like presents. So then we have, like, there's a lot, guys. I don't think you understand. Book 444, Snow Drifters. So cute. Can you tell, like, I like snowmen and I like Stoney Creek? Look how cute. There's like bookmarks. Love it. This one's probably one of my favorites. Frosty Friend blocks. I don't know, I have a thing for blocks now, I guess. Because this is kind of like Joyful Christmas, but with snowmen. Cute. And then you can also stitch them individually on cards or frame them. But definitely my plan is to do this. For sure. We have Snowflake Dreams, Stoney Creek, book 484. I love everything. I love the snowman and the little rabbit. And then look, it's snowmen building a snowman. Dreams sparkle like snowflakes. I like this. It's like they're making a friend and bringing him to life with their magic. Their snowman magic. And I got this You know, I'm not really I do like the house. Let me stop and pause and say that I like the house. I'm like out of frame, sorry. Probably this whole video I'm like not even in the frame. This is Stoney Creek book 493, The Night Before Christmas. So this shows Santa on top of this house that's all tucked in the night before Christmas. Sweet. I like this. I do, and I think it will stitch up very cute. And then they also include a stocking and a little motif of Santa. So we have, oh my god, I love it. Book 495, Creepy Cuties by Stoney Creek. And look at these pumpkins at the bottom. Look at them. Look at that cat. They're like all crazy. They have crazy eyes. I love that. Welcome, friends. Come on in if you dare. Be prepared for a terrible scare. And then there's little Halloween ornaments and boop with the ghosts. The green ghosties. And I'm almost done, like for real. Okay, book 500, Santa Claus Lane. This is really cute. I feel like I might stitch this stocking if my husband likes it for him, but I want him to pick his own stocking because I don't want to spend time on something that he's not going to want or like. And I'm sure he'd like it, you know, and not tell me if he didn't really like it, and he'd use it to not offend me, but I want him to actually like it if I'm going to put the time and effort into that. And then I got the annual holiday issue of Stoney Creek cross stitch because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but they stopped doing subscriptions, so they no longer do subscription magazine services. You have to purchase them. They do the magazines, but you have to purchase them individually on their website if you want them to be shipped to you. So this one includes, it reminds me of my mom, this stocking, this Christmas stocking with the lighthouse. She loved lighthouses. And of course there's a bunch of other different little patterns in here. I guess I can show you this. Yeah. So here's a snippet of what's included. And there's more than what you see here. But I like the patterns enough that I did add it to my cart because I can see myself doing the Halloween cat pumpkin pillow, and there's like a couple more in here. Noel and the snowman with the penguin. So last but not least, I purchased the Cross Stitch Christmas, A Season of Giving book for this year. And I know Stitcherista did a flip through on this already. And because of Stitcherista, actually, I ordered this because the patterns that are in here are actually really nice. Here's one, actually, Let It Snow. Let me see if I can show you a picture of this. Actually, you know what? I don't know. It's all patterns right now. Oh, here's one that I saw that I really liked. Look at that Santa. Jingle Bell Rock. I don't know, I think he's so cute. And that's like a perfect finish on the pillow. But I definitely like the majority of the patterns in here. So if you are interested, I would definitely go to Stitcherista's channel and check it out. There's also this one. They made it into an apron, but I wouldn't. I would just stitch it like a standalone. Mrs. and Mr. Claus baking. And they put it in the apron, but I wouldn't because I don't know anybody who really wears aprons anymore. I mean, it's like a cute idea for sure for Christmas if you're baking cookies with your children or your family and you just want to get more into the spirit, but I don't think, like I said, I'd put it on an apron. I still have like all my stuff from Disney to show you guys. I don't know. You know what? I will show you this one. I've got like a ton of pins at Disney because I'm a pin addict and I love villains and I love Stitch. So Tower of Terror is actually one of my favorite rides, and they had this really cute pin there that I bought. So it starts all closed up with Mickey and Minnie like screaming in terror on the Tower of Terror as it drops, and then it unfolds, and it's because Stitch has bitten through the ropes. Oh, I love Stitch, and I thought this was the coolest thing ever, so I got that. Another one I did want to show you guys that I thought was pretty cool was this one I got from Harry Potter Universal. It's a chocolate frog box, but the box opens to reveal a chocolate frog, and it actually smells like chocolate. So this is epic in my opinion. And you know what, I'll just show you the other two pins I got from Harry Potter because why not? They're right here. Undesirable #1, Harry Potter. Those of you who are familiar with this, the moving pictures, and you know, you have to turn it to see Harry Potter. So I really like that pin. And then those of you who remember Professor Umbridge, in the 5th book, Harry had to write "I must not tell lies." And here's the paper with his blood and the quill in which he had to write. And I really like that. So those are my pins from Universal. I got a bunch of other stuff, but you know what? I'm out of time today for this video. I think I talked long enough. Drop me a comment down below if you are interested in seeing my epic Disney pin haul. And I got a couple other things as well. So like shirts and stuff. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you all next time. Bye!